Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be seeing building an interactive map in Power BI. So we'll be exploring different geospatial data. So in this video, we'll be creating different kinds of maps. Okay, so in order to activate it, okay, we have to enable some permissions. So under file, move on to file. And then at the bottom, you'll be able to see an option called as option and settings. Okay, so move on to this particular block. So once after moving to options and settings, click on options. So here, move on to privacy. So in privacy, check whether the second option is activated. Then move on to security. Okay. So in case of security, then you want to enable the permission. Okay, beneath. So let me just move on to the bottom. So here you'll be able to see an option called as map and filled map visuals. So you have to just check that box. Okay. So once after enabling this permission, you can click on save and then you can just close this box. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are having a data which is a kind of order table. Okay. So order data of different customers data is provided. So under orders, we have different categories. Okay. City, country, customer IDs, discounts, the order date that they are provided. So we have different columns like profit, quantities. So here among these data, what we are going to do is we are just going to create a map. Okay. So what we have to do is under visualization, okay, in fourth row, second column, we have maps. Okay. So we have to choose it. Now the map is being selected. Now we want to provide the data for those maps. So you can just extend this. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to provide a spatial data. So now let us choose. In case of location, you can provide state or country. I'm going to provide state. Just drag and drop this state option. Okay, so what happens? The United States graph has been provided. Here, for each and every state in our United States, what we are going to do is we are going to do the variations. Okay, we are able to see the bubbles, right? So the bubbles for each and every city states in USA. Now what we are going to do is we are going to change the size of the bubbles, okay, based on profit column. Okay, so the bottom you'll be able to see an option called as bubble size. So here the bubble size should be based on the profits, okay, that they have handled, okay, under each and every categories. So now let us drag this profit, okay, and then provide under bubble size. Such that what happens with respect to the bubble size, the profit value will be. So if we check with the bubble size, New York, okay, so a place near to that is Fresco, then Washington basically have the larger bubble size. Larger bubble size basically implies they have more profit. Okay. Whereas the smaller bubble implies they are having a less profit. Okay. If it is still minimum, okay, then that implies that the values will be closer to 0. Okay. If the values are not provided for that particular state, they may be having a negative profit. Okay. So with respect to bubble size, you will be able to understand the profit variations for each and every states. And then you can change the map styles also. So in order to change the map styles, okay, under visualization, you have to move to format the visuals. Okay. So just move on to this option, second option. Okay. In format your visuals, we can see map settings. In map settings, it is in road style. We can change it to aerial view. Okay. So it looks like a satellite image. Then you can just scroll down and then here the bubble size can be controlled. Okay. Here we added automatic scaling. Here you can provide with respect to the data range, they can be changed. Okay. The size we can increase or decrease. With respect to that, you can provide those bubble size. Okay. If you are still increasing, the variations we will not be able to see. Okay. So it should be always minimum. Okay. So that you'll be able to see the difference. And you can change the colors of each and every bubbles. Okay. As a whole, you can change. So this is how the confinement can be done. This is how a map should be created with respect to the geospatial data. So instead of making use of analysis with respect to profit, we have different columns like quantities, sales. So such adaptations and customization can also be done. That's the end of building an interactive map in Power BI. See you in next video. Thank you.